morning. About to blow dry my hair, trying to get myself ready this morning. I use this new retinol, and I should know better than to add new skincare products to my routine, and pretty much my skin did not agree with that. What I do when I have kind of like a bad breakout like this, like if I try a new product, I like just dry out my skin, and I'm sure that this is not the way to go about it, but I will just skip all skincare products. Like I will wash my face and that is it. And I usually find that the breakout stops completely, and then it just takes a couple of days to dry out, and then I get back to my normal, just like very simple skincare routine. So, but I was really excited to start using retinol again, and I kind of felt it when it went on my face. It was very oily, really like sticky, creamy, and I just knew, I was like, I should wash this off right now, but I didn't. So for my hair, I have just been using my same products, K18, Alpha Parf, Anti-Breakage Fluid, and the Color Wow Extra Strength. I probably should have mentioned that when I did my hair myself, a lot of you guys in the comments of that video were like, why did Bianca let you do that? And it's because I told her I was just doing a few little pieces. And since I toned my hair myself, I've colored my hair myself, she like totally trusted that I could do it. But then I started getting, like I said in the video, I just like went to town with the foils. I did like my sides, the top, the back, like I spent hours doing it. You know when you're like little and you start cutting your Barbie's hair and you're just gonna give her just like a slight trim, but then you end up giving her a pixie cut because you just can't stop. That's what I did. I couldn't stop. And then I was halfway through and it was too late to stop because I was like, okay, I've just gotta like keep going. Oh wow, okay, I got most of that on my forehead. I decided, and I already like talked about this on Instagram stories, I decided that I'm going to get back to this hairstyle. You know, the blonde was fun while it lasted. I just really needed a change after having Rumi. I was just feeling like, first of all, I knew I needed to do a pretty good cut because of the postpartum hair loss. My hair just felt really thin towards the end, and like in front of my face, it was just getting so stringy. And I needed to cut it. Like it just had to happen. I just needed to start over. And as for the color, I don't know. I think I like saw something on Pinterest and was like, oh, that's pretty. But like I said on Instagram, I worked so hard for so many years to try to get my hair healthy into like a really, really good place where it was thick and so soft. And I don't think I've ruined my hair because I'm pretty much back to my level of softness since before I colored it this last time. But I definitely, I just want to like keep it in really good shape. Not to mention the maintenance just isn't ideal whether you have babies or not. I feel like blonde maintenance when your natural hair is as dark as mine, it's just not ideal. So I'm going to go back to that style, and yeah, I'm excited about it. Ryan and Bianca actually both confessed to me that that was their favorite hairstyle. And I asked Ryan so many times, I'm like, okay, if you could pick one hairstyle out of all the hair eras that I've gone through, what would it be? And he's always like, oh, I love them all the same, like da 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 da. I believed him, but then he confessed he actually does have a favorite, and it wasn't this one. But I will say this hair was my favorite too. The bangs were hard to keep up with, and I honestly I probably won't do as heavy a curtain bang as this photo because I just feel like with my hair texture, like my hair type, it's really hard to do that heavy of a curtain bang, especially in Texas where it can just be so humid. So I might do kind of like either a face frame or just like a wispy bang, but I'm not gonna go heavy on the thick curtain bangs. That was just as much maintenance as the blonde was. Okay, I'm gonna blow dry, get on with my day. Winnie thinks she's a cat. Always on the tub, always on the windowsill. Okay. All right, Rumi's napping. What do you have? It's just looking suspicious, is all. You wanna do the after Iris orders really quick? Do you have time?
Oh,
So Ryan and I have to fix a few after Iris orders. Something that is so common is people make an order and they type their address in wrong, and it'll come back to us like this isn't a valid address. So then we have to reach out to them and be like, hi, what's your address? It actually happens a lot more than I thought it would. Either people accidentally send it to the wrong address because it like auto-populates someone else's address, or they just type it in wrong. So we are going to fix, I think we only have a few, and I'm going to make sure those get sent out today because those have been kind of lingering for the last couple of days.
We write our names in the sky as we come alive. Electric tonight, we're flying. We orbit, dance on.
What room we did the other day. All right, I got some pieces from Suzanne for fall winter that I wanted to show you. I think I mentioned in the last vlog that even though I love their spring and summer pieces, they're just so beautiful and so unique. Their fall winter is hands down my favorite. Everything is just so well made. The quality is insane and the styles are so beautiful. Basic everyday pieces, and then they have some really cool, unique standout pieces that I'm also gonna like try on as well. I got a little bit of both. I got a mixture. But first up is this knit jacket. It is so cozy. And you know, if you're tired of wearing just like basic blazers and basic tops with jeans, I think throwing on a knit jacket and buttoning it up like a top is a really good option. You can also untuck it if you want more of a boxy look, or you could do something like this with like a skirt or a trouser. All right, next up is this whole outfit is from Suzanne. I have this skirt in ivory from a couple of seasons ago, so as soon as I saw it in black, I had to get it because it's one of my favorite pieces, and the quality is really nice. You know, sometimes these satin skirts can be like so thin and they wrinkle so easily, but this one's really nice. Then I grabbed this oversized cardigan. I'm just wearing it as a top because I like the oversized kind of balloon look of it, but it's got a balloon sleeve. It's really billowy and it comes in a ton of colors, but I got black because I just don't have anything like this, so I thought I would get the most wear out of black. Next up, I keep trying to find a pocket. There's not one. I got these knit pants that I have been living in, lounging around the house. They're so comfortable. And then I got this cream sweater. It's got this kind of braided detail around the neckline, around the arm. And I actually wore this to shoot my cream headband for After Iris because it's like one of the most beautiful white sweaters I've ever seen, and I just love the details. So I grabbed this houndstooth sweater and I did front tuck it, but now that I'm styling it, if you front tuck it, it kind of hides these really pretty pocket details. So I love the print and silhouette on this, and I do believe this comes in other prints and colors as well. I saved one of the best for last, and I want to show it in the bathroom because like the room in there is not pulling how pretty this pink color is. I think sometimes pink can look a little cheap, but Suzanne does their pink so well to where it's like very soft and feminine, but not like very like girly. Do you know what I mean? So I really, really love this cardigan, and I just like the way it fits. Like the silhouette is very lightweight and movable and very like slouchy. I got this coat, which I am obsessed with. This is my favorite item from the whole haul. The camera's pulling it to be purple, but it's not. It's like a, let me see if I can find like a good representation of the color. I'd say like that's a little bit more accurate. It's definitely on like the pink and red side. Let me go out here, hold on. Okay, I think this is a better representation of what the true coloring is. Although I could just pull it up on the website and show you. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this jacket was one of those pieces where I was like, I have no idea where I'm wearing it to, but I will own this jacket. It is so cool. It is like completely embroidered, and it is just so cool, so fun, so unique that I was like, I just have to have it. Like you can dress it down with jeans, you could dress it up with like a dress and tights for some sort of like event or party. But I mean, it is just such a cool jacket. So, and it actually has matching shorts, but they were sold out of my size. So I'm like, fingers crossed for a restock because the whole outfit would just be so good together. So I'm gonna hold out for the shorts, like with some ties and some boots. But if not, I got the jacket, so.
Where'd your mom go? Where'd you? Yeah, it's yum 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 yum. Yeah, yum 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 yum. I love grapes. Grapes are the best.
Rue, I saw that. No, no, no. I climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed us out. This is our temporary playroom. I'm gonna turn one of the bedrooms upstairs into an actual playroom. Just since she's starting to walk, I feel like I need a room with a door versus just like an open area. We do have a gate, but I feel like eventually she's gonna learn how to open the gate.
You light up for me, I light up for you.
Rumi slept so late this morning. I think she slept till like 7:30. We actually had to go in there and wake her up. So everything got pushed back a little today, like her nap, her lunch, everything is pushed like 30 minutes, but I'm gonna try to like catch up in the day and get back on schedule so she can go down at 7 and we're not like pushing into 8 o'clock bedtime. Making lunch right now, I'm just doing like egg and potato bowl with like green peppers, tomatoes, and then I'll probably have a bagel as well. What are you guys doing?
Just reading books.
What are you reading?
Oh, I read that.
Oh.
Everybody's happy.
She's so wobbly right now.
Okay, see you later.
Whoa! Baby. Oh, no. Who is this? Mama? And Rumi? Grandpa and Mama and Dada and Yaya?
Whoa.
Mommy?
Mommy.
This is Mama and Emmy.
Emmy, Mama.
Mama and Rue.
Dada, Mama.
Yeah.
And Grandpa.
Who's this? Who is that? What? Baby. Who's this? Mom.
Mama. Oh.
Mama, Dada, Auntie Kylie and Auntie Cambry. Aunties. That's Uncle Connor. Granddad.
All right. See you later.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ro, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Did have a ton of errands to do today, but then I sent my brother out to do them all. I just sent him a list. He made the mistake of saying, hey, I'm going out. Do you need anything? And I was like, well, actually... Mine and Rumi are upstairs playing garden. Her favorite toys is this little like garden set she has. It's a wooden garden set and you can like put the carrots in the thing and like put the worms in and all the fruit. It's so freaking cute and she loves it so much. I've been editing for the last few hours on Fridays. Those are mainly like my editing days that I film throughout the week, and then Fridays like I sit down and edit everything, so it's like batch editing for hours. I want to update you guys on something and I wasn't even sure on how to bring it up or talk about it because it's such like a big topic, but I've been getting so many questions on what our future looks like in terms of babies and our family and like what the next steps are. Ryan and I have been talking about doing another round of IVF. Not this year, like we're just getting through the holidays and not even like focusing on that. But if we did, it would be probably like next spring. I can already hear what people are gonna say. Like, we already have 2 healthy embryos in storage. Why do we feel the need to do another round? And you know, like 2 things I guess I could think of off the top of my head is like, 1, we want a big family. I'm one of 4 and I love the family dynamic of 4. Ryan wants a big family. Ryan would have like 18 kids if he could. Secondly, you know, just because we have, and I would be so happy with 3, you know, we've got Rumi and then we have 2 in storage and I'd be so happy with 3 babies. But just because we have 2 embryos in storage does not mean that that leads to 2 more kids. You know, that doesn't lead to 2 more healthy full-term pregnancies. I mean, a lot of people don't realize this, but you know, just because you transfer an embryo does not mean it's going to turn into a pregnancy. You know, it might not stick. It might completely fail. There's just less that can go wrong beyond getting pregnant. If I were 21, you know, if I were in my early 20s, I would say let's just go for it and, you know, have more kids. And then if we want more kids, we'll do another round, but that's not the case. I am in my mid-30s and the scenario that just keeps popping in my head is if we do another transfer and it's successful and we have another baby and then 2 years later we're ready, you know, to transfer our last embryo and then it doesn't work. And then I'm in my late 30s and another round of IVF just, it wouldn't make sense for me. I don't think in my late 30s. And it might, you know, people have successful rounds of IVF in their late 30s, but you know, why not do it when I'm in my mid 30s when, you know, especially with low AMH, like my clock is literally ticking. I think I've told you guys, I have the AMH levels of somebody who's like in their 50s. And AMH doesn't always determine like infertility because I actually have good quality eggs that I learned when we did IVF. But I think my eggs are just like, it's like scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about my eggs now because it's really weird to keep saying. And if we do another round of IVF, it's not like I'm gonna get 8 more embryos. You know, like I feel like standard rounds of IVF, you get like 8 to 13 embryos, I think, or maybe that's eggs I'm thinking about. I don't know. All I know is that you get way more embryos than me. Like, you know, with my first round of IVF, we got 1 embryo and then we turned, which was Rumi, and then we turned right around and did a second round and I got 2 embryos. And one of them was like fighting for its little life, but it finally, you know, turned into a really healthy, strong embryo. So, you know, with low AMH, I'm just so afraid that if I get into my late 30s or even like 40 and try to do another round, it's just gonna be completely like waste of time, waste of money. So for another round of IVF, and never say never, but I feel like it's now or never, and Ryan kind of feels that way too. I would honestly rather go through all of that with 1 baby rather than 2 babies because it is a lot and it takes a lot out of me. You know, just pros and cons. Like, the pros of doing it now is that we have just 1 baby and Ryan can easily manage if, you know, because sometimes some of the side effects can be a little intense. Like my first round, I did perfectly fine, but my second round like took me out. Tiredness, like nausea, just really, really down. So yeah, you know, we're just weighing the pros and cons, and I actually have a call with my fertility doctor next week just to talk about what makes sense, possibilities, game plan, just trying to figure out like if we did another round, like what would that look like and does it make sense? And yes, I am going to release the second, the round of IVF that we documented. And I think the first round of IVF we kind of did in real time, but the second round I think we documented and it's still on my computer. And I'm so sorry, I know I keep saying I'm gonna get it live. I definitely would like to get it live before the end of the year just because I would like to start next year fresh and clean with no outstanding videos. Some of those files are like 7 gigs and they're just sitting on my computer and I would love to delete them and put them on a hard drive. So I'm going to do that before the year is up. Anyways, that's completely off topic, but I just wanted to update on just future plans and what's going on. Also, because if we do another round of IVF and we don't talk about it in real time, but then we show it, you know, a couple of months later, I don't want you guys to think I was like hiding something or keeping a secret, because that's kind of happened to me before where I don't document something in real time, but then I talk about it later, and it's almost like some people felt like I was keeping a secret or trying to like hide a part of my life. And while of course it's okay to keep some of your life private, this is something that we did decide in the beginning to document and show. And it was like, I was very on the fence about documenting this and showing it, because I've mentioned this before, just when it comes to infertility, I felt almost like ashamed or embarrassed. I was on the fence. I decided to, and I want to like stick to that commitment. Anyway, so that's where we're at with all that. I'm excited though. I'm very hopeful. I'm gonna go export a video that I just finished editing, and I'm going to we'll probably go on our walk, because it's so nice out. It's like 75. Even though I want it to be 20, I'd be so happy if it was snowing. Okay. I did not successfully vlog today. Today was not a success. I just like, no. Winning. No. Ryan and I are getting in bed and watching a movie. Although I swear, so last weekend this was such a Saturday night, we looked for a movie. I am not kidding you, for an hour. So by the time we like narrowed it down to 3, we were both just like, let's just put on an episode of Below Deck and then go to bed. Although Friday night we watched Mission Impossible 3, which was 3 hours, but it was actually so good. I don't know what the game plan is tonight. I got caught up on all my editing and just played with Rumi and hung out with Ryan. He had a couple of calls, so it was just kind of it wasn't like a crazy day. Sleeping with her booty in the air. I don't know if you can see. She was so tired tonight. She usually loves her bath, and I swear she would stay in the bath for like 45 minutes if I let her. But she was in for like 10 minutes, and she just stood up and like put her arms out like this. So I knew she was tired and ready to get out. But tomorrow, we don't really have much planned tomorrow. I think a cold front's coming in tomorrow, so we're just going to kind of stay in. We have a few house projects to do and just kind of... I already showed.
Night.
Because she's so cute.
Night.
All right, we're going to go... Did you get a snack or anything?
No,
No?
I got a drink. No snack.
You know what I made for dinner? I made homemade chicken pot pie. Because, do you know why I made homemade chicken pot pie? We had leftover pie crust from Thanksgiving, and on the front of the box of the pie crust is chicken pot pie.
Yeah, product marketing.
So I was like, oh wow, I've never made that.
Smart.
It was pretty good. Say night-night, everybody. Night-night, friends. Wow, I look sickly today on the camera. Ryan and I are running to Hobby Lobby to grab some wrapping paper and stockings. And we might go to Target if we can't find what we're looking for at Hobby Lobby. We're just like running quickly this morning so we can get back. Because Brian has some calls and I have to edit a video. But I decided to keep vlogging because I truly feel like I haven't watched the clips from this vlog, but it just feels like it was... Ryan installed Rumi's car seat this weekend and I barely have any leg room. This thing's so big.
It's gonna be a new life.
It's definitely bigger than her. What's that smell? Do you smell that?
I my eye right now. It's very annoying.
What is it? Like a fuzz?
Highly likely it's not a fuzz. Highly likely it's one of my stupid eyelashes that you tell me not to mess with.
Oh my gosh, Ryan has the longest eyelashes I've ever seen in my life. And he always like drives me crazy. You know when you can hear somebody's eye like going Ryan will sit there in bed and be like this.
Nothing like that. Thank you.
And I can hear his eye just like eye juice. I can hear his eye juice.
Alright, that's accurate. There is eye juice involved.
It's so gross. It's worse than when someone smacks their food because it's like your eye is just like smacking.
Does anybody else have eye juice?
And everyone has eye juice, but you smack your eye juice.
I'm sure there's a lot of eye juice smackers out there.
Stop saying eye juice. And ooh, Krispy Kremes. And I get onto him for doing it, but his eyelashes are so long that they get like tangled. I was gonna get ready this morning before we went to go, but then I spent the morning help my neighbor. She's like, I don't know, 5 houses down. She started a YouTube channel, so I was giving her some video tutorials because she had some questions, so I was trying to help her out.
This lady's blind as a bat. Squinting, getting up close to see the price of stockings or tree skirts.
I can't see. What are we?
What's the vibe?
What's the vibe? What are we vibe? Oh, found it. Okay, this can be yours. This can be mine.
Just give me some of these for real.
I think oh, wait, she's so cute. Okay, no, we gotta get serious.
I mean, what's our color scheme?
I really
Is it like this vibe?
No.
Or is it true Christmas vibe? Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
Puppies.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
With like really classic like plaid. You know?
Classic plaid, huh?
No, you know what I mean.
I think Christmas colors are classically red and white.
That's what I mean, like plaid Christmas colors. What if, should we check Target first?
We don't have time, Lee.
Ryan, stop.
You can go white. White Christmas.
White Christmas.
White Christmas.
No, I'm sorry, I don't think I'm liking any of them.
No? Not even the puppy ones? They have your favorite plaid going on?
No, this is not what I meant by plaid, Ryan.
Definitely.
Like, this is
plaid.
like the closest to what I'm thinking, but this isn't it. Ryan, you're gonna be in heaven. Wow.
Why am I in heaven? Ornaments and trees?
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
I do love me some trees. I lost my wife.
These are the stockings I ended up getting. I found them at Target. I don't think these are our forever stockings. They're kind of small, and I would actually love some with our names on them or initials or something. But I definitely think these will work for this year, and the color's really pretty. This is the wrapping paper I ended up getting. We checked Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, Target, and I could not find any that I liked. And we just stopped at Walmart on our way home, and I grabbed all of these. We had a really good selection, and I just ordered a bunch of velvet ribbon, chiffon ribbon on Amazon, so that should be here within the next couple of days, so I can just wrap these and start making bows. I got this one as well. It doesn't really go with my like colors, but I'm gonna use this as a last resort just in case I run out. But I ordered some like brown velvet ribbon for this, so that'll be nice. I'll show you once I get some presents wrapped and under the tree, so you can kind of see what it all looks like. I just showered, got ready for the day. I got a few Christmas gifts. I am going 15 miles an hour through my neighborhood. I don't want you guys to think I'm on the highway. I just got a YouTube video out, posted on Instagram, and I was like scrambling because I forgot to do my links, and so I was trying to get those done like last minute before I went live. But my mom and dad are on their way to my house. I think they'll be here in like 15 minutes. We're gonna do a little Christmas with Rumi because my dad has to work on Christmas, so this is like the only chance he'll have, and he was like, I just want to see Rumi open presents and like just hang out with her. So I think my mom's gonna go do some Christmas shopping. I was gonna go with her, but it's like raining, and I think my brother's going, so I'll let them have some time together. But yeah, so we'll just hang out at the house with Rue. Look how foggy it is. Like, you can barely see these houses that are like right beside me, and like that pretty much all day. But it's so cozy. I was like, I'm gonna make chili tonight or something like that. So I'm about to do a little grocery order and make chili for everyone tonight. Cozy, cozy. And I'm almost home, so I'm gonna go, but I'll see you in a little bit.
You give me New Year's magic. You give me Christmas magic. It's snowing somewhere New Year's Eve. Midnight looking right at me. It's like snow, I'm falling, I'm falling.